This movie's batshit insane. Like, if Troma made a Japanese horror movie, Tomie Unlimited is what you'd end up with. Over the years, for whatever reason, there have been nine live-action attempts at trying to bring Junji Ito's story of Tomie to the screen. Some were boring, some were just plain garbage. Tomie Unlimited, the latest of these live-action movies, and by latest I mean 2011, well, it's something. Boring is the last word I would ever use to describe it, that's for sure. So the basic premise is that a girl's sister, Tomie, is killed in a freak accident at school. She straight up gets Father Brennan to death. Yet somehow she keeps standing, even with a heavy-ass bar all the way through her body. That is some powerful core strength. Shortly after, while the family is still in grieving, Tomie just shows up back at the door like absolutely nothing happened at all. No one questions it. No one's like thinking like this bitch ain't right. From here, the people around Tomie become obsessed with her. Even her dad be licking her hair like this is a Pornhub tag or some shit. It's weird, man. Turns out, Tomie is a succubus of sorts, capable of immortality by regrowing clones of herself from any body part of hers that gets removed, which is perfect, because the family ends up killing her and cutting her into little pieces in the bathroom. You know, just a fun Friday night family activity. I mean, don't you do that? Scrabble, Uno, fucking murder. I do question though why they go through all the effort of bagging her limbs, but then they just toss her head in the garbage can. I think the police are gonna be able to find that. Speaking of body parts, there's like a really great scene where a piece of Tomie falls into a bento box and then multiplies into whatever the hell this is supposed to be and then proceeds to go tentacle monster on this chick's mouth. Imagine your first kiss being slippery goopy face tongues. I swear it was just by coincidence that I ended up talking about two movies that just so happened to have sentient severed heads with entrails hanging off of them. It's a weird coincidence, but I swear to God that's all it was. It's not like that's my, my kink or anything. This movie isn't scary, and it definitely doesn't give off the same aura as Junji Ito's manga at all, but what it really does well, and by well I mean hilariously well, is body horror. This is a crazy fucking movie. Heads grow legs, which are just, I don't even know, it looks like a scrub brush. Pieces of Tomie turn into centipede things that rip people apart. A chick's head gets cut off, and you can really see the intensity of her life and death struggle here. It's just art. And then turns into whatever the sweet Jesus that thing is supposed to be. You know, it kind of looks like a boglin. You remember those? I can't believe I just made that reference. All with gloriously shitty low-budget effects at their finest. It's incredibly stupid and doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever. So if you're looking for an accurate adaptation to Junji Ito's manga, I wouldn't say this is it. But goddamn if it isn't one hell of a gory, crazy, over-the-top ride. And considering Noboru Iguchi, who brought us such classics as Machine Girl and Robo Geisha directed this, I would expect nothing less.